That's how you innovate, by putting a lot of challenges on a lot of different people. And that's how creativity comes all about. And that's how innovation comes. It comes from a bunch of crazy people that are motivated, stimulated, crazy by what they do, and that's how the breakthrough comes. Sometimes it also happens in party. Every year at the Formula One Grand Prix in Montreal, we organize a big party. We receive all our promoters from around the world. So here we are having this big party in Montreal, and in the middle of the night, George Harrison is jamming with our musician. By 6 o'clock, we're having a coffee. And he says, "Oh, you guys, you have so much fun. We should do something together." We said, we would be more than happy to work with the Beatles. So he calls us 2 weeks later. He said, so we, the boys, are meeting next week in London, because they call themselves around the group, the boys. And the boys is Ringo, Paul, George, Yoko, and Olivia Harrison, who was also part of the team there. And he says, if the boys are in a good mood, we're going to invite you to talk about a potential show. And then we said, yeah, but if the boys are not in a good mood? He says, we'll go out in London and have a beer. So let me get it straight here. I'm taking a plane to go to London, not knowing if I will have the most important meeting of my life with the Beatles, or maybe go to a pub with George Harrison and have a beer. So here we are. We're in London. We're in an hotel room. Guy and I are talking to each other. We're not listening to each other. We're just watching the phone, because we cannot wait for George to tell us if they're in a good mood or in a bad mood. Finally, the phone rang. Hang on. Yes, they're in a good mood. Hang up the phone, rush in a cab, go to the Mandarin Hotel in London. Obviously, nobody knows that the Beatles are there. All you can hear while we were walking in the hotel, it was almost like in a movie scene, you know, because all there was in the hotel were security guards. And they're saying, people from Cirque du Soleil are coming. People from Cirque du Soleil are coming. And then we walk in a suite, and I wanted to pinch myself. I'm there with Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, the full gang of the Beatles. And then we sat down, and then Ringo, in his own way, says, what's the pitch? And we said, there is no pitch. We're a creative force. You're a creative force. We're here to see if we can work together.